Today I started creating my goals for the next 90 days. Now wait a minute, we haven't even completed our 90-day experiment and I'm already making goals for the next 90 days? Absolutely. Why? Because we want to build momentum. We want to have a plan already in place so when we reach that day 90, we can keep going the next day and not even feel it. Because when we can create that momentum like we've done over this 90 days, we want to keep it going. Now, you may have gotten to your goal, and then again, you may not have. If you didn't reach your goal, that's not a big deal because it means you set something that was so big, you knew you couldn't achieve it in one 90-day session, but you busted it to get there. And so even if you didn't achieve it, that means you can set it again for the next 90 days and start pushing toward it even more because now you're going after it with more experience. You're going after it with new skills, with new learnings, and you have a much better chance of achieving it in the next 90 days. Now, it's great because it means you were pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. You didn't set yourself a goal that you knew for certain you would achieve, which makes it to where you start growing through this process. You start becoming somebody different because you had to push yourself outside your comfort zone just to get here. Now, I want you to look back at the last 90 days and start thinking about some of the things that you did really well. Don't worry about the things that didn't work out. Look at what you did well. So one of the things that I think I did really well was I was extremely consistent with creating these videos every single day. So I'll have created 90 videos at the end of our experiment here, which has given me experience. It's given me a chance to get a little bit better with talking on film, which I think I'm doing better than I did on my first several videos. It's given me a chance to learn the platform a little bit more and build an audience, which was one of my main goals of doing this 90-day experiment. Start building an audience and getting people seeing what it is I'm doing and just getting experience on talking to you. So I count that as a really big win. Now, did I veer off of my plan a little bit? Absolutely. And that happens sometimes because you might have a set plan that you created, and then all of a sudden, for one reason or another, you veer off and you have to get back on track. So for me, the vacation took me off course of what I had initially planned. COVID definitely took me off course. But the great thing is I still created these videos. I was still consistent every single day, and I learned a lot more about discipline and consistency through creating these videos day to day. So that's exciting for me. It's something I did well. Now, what can I do better this next 90 days? Sticking to my plan is going to be a huge thing because anytime that you create a plan, you want to make sure that you stick to it and you're not just making emotional decisions and going different directions. Because if you don't stick to your plan, you never know what's working and what's not working because you keep changing it up. I changed it up a couple of times. I said, okay, wait a minute. I got to get back to being on track and following my plan. And so now I'm going to be leaning more on following the plan and documenting every single thing that I do. Something I think I'm going to do different this next 90 days is I'm going to put more time into creating these videos. So they're not going to be daily videos, I don't think. I want to take more time into making these more visually appealing, creating some more stories to share, giving some more visuals in these videos. So that's the direction I want to go at it in. And I think these videos are going to get better and better every single time I do them because I'm just getting a little bit better every single day, just like you are, right? As long as we give ourselves enough time and we give ourselves a plan to go by, we're going to get to where we want to be. Guaranteed. You can't not get there if you give yourself enough time and you put enough effort and enough volume into it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I encourage you to make your next 90-day plan starting now. Start planning out what it is you want to do and then do it like we did before. Break that goal down into 3 monthly goals, those monthly goals down into weekly goals, then those weekly goals down into daily goals. And then you have a plan that you can take step by step over the next 90 days. Now, if you didn't achieve what you wanted to this past 90 days, you can set that goal again. You can move closer to it than you did before. If you did achieve your goal and you achieved it easily, that means your goal wasn't big enough, right? You need to set your sights on something even bigger, something that pushes you to become the person that you want to be. Because that's really all this is it's us growing as people. And all the goodies, the extra money, the extra clients, all of the fame and fortune, all of those things that you want, those are all byproducts of you becoming the person that you need to be. I hope you start setting your goals for the next 90 days starting today, because then it becomes a habit. It becomes something that you routinely do so you know exactly where you want to go. And if you need help, go ahead, leave a comment below. I would love to be able to help you on this, because the more clear you are on where you're going, the better the chance is that you're going to get there. And you deserve to have the goals that you're setting up for yourself. But it's going to take work, it's going to take effort, but I know you're up for the challenge. And I'm going to be right there with you. It's going to be super exciting. So I'm going to end this one here so you can get to writing your goals, and I'm going to start finishing up with mine. And until tomorrow, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to see you here as well, because I'm going to hold you accountable, and I know you're holding me accountable. So get to writing your goals for the next 90 days. Again, break them down into months, weeks, and days. And then I will see you in tomorrow's video. Until then, take action now.